Well, don't let the cool temperatures give you the blues this morning, but how about some blues music? Blues Deluxe is joining us this morning, and they're from right here in Columbia.
The group performs some of their own tunes, but also puts a twist on a few classics. So joining us this morning, we have John, DJ, Ricky, and Neil. Thank you all so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
So talk about what got you into the music business. How did you form the group?
We formed back in 2015. We'd been working on different projects back and forth together and knew each other in passing and other projects. And we got back together and it just seemed like it clicked. So we've been rolling along ever since.
Close to a decade now.
Yeah.
Close.
We've been clicking ever since 15.
Wow.
Been clicking ever since then. And why blues music?
Well, that's a question we get a lot, but it's just you're either into blues or you're not. And everybody has the blues, whether you know it or not. You know, whether you're late for work or out of work or out of money or, you know, anything down on love and anything else. Everybody has the blues. It's a real feeling, and we just like to express it in music.
And the truth is, all music at this point is rooted in blues, whether it's rock, R&B, hip hop, metal, it all comes from the blues, and that's where the beginning is. So we like to sit where the start is, right?
And blues is a feeling. It's not always sad.
It's true.
That's
You
right.
know?
That's true.
That's true.
It's not always sad.
Would you say there's been a particular artist or group who has kind of inspired the group?
There's so many.
Yeah.
There really is. You can go back through the years, and you can get pieces from everybody, but there's been so many great musicians before us that we can sort of just listen to anything and get inspiration, pick up things, licks here and there that we want to, you know, the best form of flattery is to imitate people, so we steal them all.
What's behind the name Blues Deluxe?
Well, that was just what we came up with. We were trying to be a premier blues band, and we're still working towards that.
That's right.
And so that's what we threw it against the wall and it stuck.
It's stuck.
When creating new music, talk about what's the process there. Do you guys kind of, you know, what's the conversation like when creating new music?
Yeah, I think it varies from song to song. Sometimes it'll be just a sound or a hook that sort of builds, and then sometimes it's really very intentional. For our album, Bad Woman, Good Whiskey, we literally wrote that song because I wanted the album to be called Bad Woman, Good Whiskey. Wow. So there was a riff that John was working on, and we took that little 15-second riff and built the whole song around that. So sometimes it's lyrics, sometimes it's sound.
And I love that title, Bad Women, Good Whiskey, right? Getting you talking about that feeling of the blues, right?
We believe strongly that if you listen to really good blues music, it's all rooted in one of those two topics, either bad women or good whiskey.
Or good whiskey.
That's it.
Do you guys have a favorite song on the album?
Oh, wow.
Whoa, we all like
we
to
were
take them
talking-
all.
we were talking about that last night. We were trying to figure out what we wanted to play, and it's like which is your favorite child? You know?
Yeah.
So
But they all come from different places too, right? Some are
Right.
happy. There's a song called Denny's We Do that's really like a fun, happy song. There's one called Will I Make It Home, which is really from like the heart that John wrote. So they're all great.
And the thing of it is, we all got our own little twist, our own little feel. I come from the gospel. I start playing in church, and we just like put it in a pot, stew, and make it work.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's really how, you know, a lot of things work out for us.
What would you say you enjoy most about performing in front of a live audience?
Well, I think that the energy we get from people, because what you don't understand is that people think they know what blues is, but they usually don't. They know Southern rock, they hear gospel. When you play true blues, they're like, I didn't know what that was. And to see their eyes kind of light up the first time they hear real blues music, it's great. Never gets old.
Any goals that you guys have for the upcoming year?
well, we're working on building up our tour for this year with some festivals. We just recently, this past year in January, we went to Memphis and competed in the International Blues competition. We were supported by Charlotte Blues Society, and we went up there and we competed against acts, almost 200 acts from around the world, and we had a ball up there. We had a really good showing, went through the semifinal round, and so that was that was the highlight of our past year. So hopefully we're going to build on that this year.
There really is I'd say, the way the sort of the brewery scene is growing around here, there's becoming a lot more outdoor venues to play. So the summer and spring seasons are fantastic here.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of performances, Blues Deluxe will be performing in Blythewood this Friday. The event begins at 6 p.m. at Chubby's Burgers and Brew House. But guess what? They have a special performance before that right here on Sunrise. So stay with us. You do not want to miss their live performance coming up. Well, what an exciting morning we have right here on Sunrise.
That's right. Blues Deluxe is in the house performing for all of us this morning. Take it away, fellas.
Chase my blues away. I never hustled for money. I never hit down 61. But I know a whole bunch of bad dudes. I've been on the wrong end of a gun. Tell you I'm a blues man. You can say I ain't got a clue. But if there's blues in your heart, it'll be hard in your blues. Never been to the crossroads, I only visit there in my head. If you tell me I gotta live the blues, yeah, sing the blues instead. That's right, I'm a blues man. Don't tell me I ain't got a clue. 'Cause there's blues in my heart, baby, and there's heart in my blues.
All right, Blues Deluxe will be performing in Blythewood this Friday. The event begins at 6 p.m. at Chubby's Burgers and Brew House. Guys, thanks so much for performing right here on Sunrise.